Let's go!
Before we start the TRX system, please hang them approximately 1.5 foot from the ground. You're going to get on both knees, place each foot individually within the cradle. You're going to get into push-up position, walk up forward with your hands, fingers facing out, elbows locked out, with shoulders pressing into the ground. Core engaged the entire time of the movement. Now we're going to raise our knees to our chest approximately 2 inches behind our elbows or greater upon contraction. On retraction, we're going to keep the core engaged, extend our legs back out to the plank position, and make sure not to seesaw back and forth. Keep this a controlled movement and then repeat for the desired number of repetitions. Ring rollers. Before we start the ring rollers, please place the rings approximately 2 feet from the deck. Then stand behind the rings with your feet facing forward, back towards the wall. Stand upright, bend over, grab the rings with an overhand grip, shoulders width apart. You're going to extend into a Superman position, legs straight, back straight, hips down. On the contraction, on the retraction, control the movement, returning back to the standing position while you're bent over. And repeat for the desired number of repetitions. The lower the rings, the more difficulty level. The higher, the easier. Now, let's get into the other variation. From our knees, we're going to repeat the same movement, knees facing forward towards the rings. Grab the rings with an overhand grip and repeat. TRX knees to elbow twist. Before starting this exercise, raise the system approximately 2.5 feet above the deck, or as preferred. Place each foot individually into the cradle. Get into a push-up position, lock out your arms, walk up forward. Make sure your spine is straight, aligned with your legs. Push your shoulders into the deck. Maintain a contracted core at all times. Bring your knees to your chest, swing up in an S-word motion, align your bottom knee to your lower elbow and your shoulder. Then, upon retraction, return to the push-up position or plank position, feet extended, toes pointed, core engaged, and do not overswing. Then we're going to switch sides and repeat the same movement. Remember, turn your hip all the way over, touching your elbow, then returning to a neutral push-up position.
TRX knees to elbow twist, alternating sides.
Alright, so now let's put it together. The TRX knee to elbow twist, alternating sides. You're going to alternate sides as fast as possible. Don't worry about maintaining the pause in between the swing. Go ahead and swing over to the other side, turn your hips over, touching your elbow, and then return to the opposite side and repeat for the desired number of max amount of repetitions for the end of the exercise. Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Remember, do it for the people who want to see you fail. Alright, so the stepping stones for building a bulletproof core. Guaranteed to give you the results over traditional ab exercises. For beginners and intermediate calisthenic athletes. Yes, that means you're a calisthenic athlete if you're doing calisthenics, right? Or technically cross training because you're doing both. But anyway, that's besides the point. Maintaining functional strength carryover is very important, and that's what these exercises in the video are designed to give you. Because if your core strength weak and your chest and your arms and your back are strong, you're still weak. It's limiting your strength potential within a certain window. So your window's like this big doing traditional exercise for your core, and it's like this big transferring into all the way around all of your workout regimens. All right, now we're going to talk about the TRX system versus the ring system. First thing, let's talk about price, because some people out there, we're balling on a budget, right? So you're looking at between $40 and $60 for rings, and all the exercises we did with TRX systems is going to carry over into the rings. You can do exactly the same thing. Now, saying that, with the TRX system, for beginners or intermediate, I highly suggest you use this just because of comfort, because there's a cradle for your foot to fit in, which is a strap. It's very soft, and there's a handle which prevents your foot from slipping back too far for the exercise, which you can do with rings. Your foot can go back too far, too forward, and slip out, or just be off and hurt your foot. Now, saying all that, it really comes down to price, because TRX bands, we're going to run you around $190 to $230. I've even seen for $300. I'm not sure what the prices are right now at the current time of this video, but that's up to you to explore. I'm just giving you some options that you can go balling on a budget. Spend $40 to $60, grab some rings, do the same thing. All right, so these exercises in the video that we demonstrate are going to work your interior obliques, your exterior obliques, your lower abs, your upper abs, as well as your midsection and some of your lower back, okay? Because that, unfortunately, is part of your core strength. All right, and that's what a lot of people miss when they're doing crunches or traditional ab exercises. They leave your lower back and your stabilizing muscles out of the picture. Doing these variations of the exercise with either the TRX or the gymnastic rings gives you those extra stabilizer muscles that are in your core, which are the smaller ones and not the main muscle groups that we just went over. And those are going to help you stay under contraction during the full range of motion for the entire exercise. So you don't want to do any of these super fast and try to smash them out. Quality over quantity, always, when we're building the core. If you're doing it because you want to go to the beach, you just want to look good or rock a tank, it'll happen, but you got to give it 3 to 6 months, and don't forget your 30 or 40 minutes of cardio. And that does not have to be running or swimming or jumping rope or anything. That can be walking 10,000 steps. It's been medically proven that if you walk or run 10,000 steps, or a combination of both here and there, as long as it's within the 10,000 range, you will lose body fat. So you don't really have an excuse. We're giving you the keys to the castle here. Remember, do it for the people who want to see you fail. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 90% of you are not subscribed to me. I appreciate the support. You guys are phenomenal. I'm out.